Krampus content here, y'all, aka Jim J, aka Jalen, aka the best in the business. I'm here talking about Jalen Hurts gonna be predicting he's gonna be the MVP next year, and I believe it's gonna be even better season than he had even this season. The Eagles right now they retooling. They getting really young, especially on the defensive end, and they look like they stacking up the running back. Yeah, but Jalen Hurts, you see at the end of the season, like he was leaps and bounds, great in pass protection and identifying defensive sets. If he identified the blitz, he identified a lot of different things at the end of the season. He got good at it. And that's one of the reasons why they won the Super Bowl. After they shut down Saquon, they held Saquon in check. Saquon only had 65 yards rushing in the game, compared to him having like 200 yards a game. Yeah, but they was able to win the Super Bowl for all the strength of Jalen Hurts and the Eagles defense. You got people like Dan Sileo and all them other people is kind of discrediting Jalen Hurts, and they were saying the defense it ain't gonna be as good as I believe the defense is gonna be still a top 5 defense. I don't know if it's gonna be number 1, but it's gonna be still a top 5 defense. They kept all their key players. The only thing you trying to add to the drive is really rotational players that could be future starters. Yeah. And that's basically it. But they gonna have to find out who gonna be the outside corner opposite opposite Quinyon Mitchell. Yeah. But it's gonna be Rango or a draft pick. And that's some of the things they gonna have to find out, and then they gonna have to find out who's gonna be the other linebacker and on the other side of my man that they just signed, Zach Bone, on the other side of Bone. So, and they gonna have to draft another D tackle. Yeah, I think this gonna be Jordan Davis last year. I don't see them paying Jordan Davis that money. No $12 million. He ain't worth no $12 million. Some of the people said they should extend him, but I wouldn't extend him. I'll let him walk. I'm not paying him close to $20 million and then paying for extension. No, and then paying and then paying our other defensive tackle $40 million. No, we're not doing that. We're not paying $60 million in D tackle. That does not happen. That does not happen. That just not happen. But everybody got they speculations into what the Eagles are gonna do. And I kind of predict Jalen Hurts. He gonna throw for 25 touchdowns this year. I said he gonna throw for somewhere between 25 to 27. I don't think he's gonna have a big year. I think they're gonna be a lot more balanced this year. But I think they're gonna be a lot more balanced. Yeah, Jalen Hurts throwing for 25 passing touchdowns it'd be big. Even he throws somewhere between 25 and 27. Yeah, they'd be a lot more. I say, but they last year they did what they had to do. Cause Jalen at the time he was kind of struggling with the protection at the beginning of the year. That's why they started. And they just kept it going. He was struggling with the pass protection. Yeah, and seeing the defense, reading the defense, but he got better as the season went on until they got to the Super Bowl. He played outstanding. Yeah, because it took him like the whole season. It took him to the playoffs to really get good at reading the defense. Yeah, and this season I think he's going to be even better at it because he kept the offensive unit. He got Cameron Vitello. Yeah, so they still keeping the same offensive philosophy. So we gonna just have to see how things go. But I think the Eagles gonna be ain't gonna miss a beat, and I think they're gonna be better in the passing game because Jalen Hurts had another season on his belt doing protection. And they also signed Saquon for another 2 years. But the Eagles, I think they're gonna be pretty good going into the season. They need now these draft picks, and they ain't gonna miss a beat. They probably gonna have to get like probably got her off the books and you get certain and drafting another tight end. But that should be a priority in them drafting a tight end within the first 3 rounds. But we just had to see what happens. This is the Crown Prince of commentating. Don't forget to click and subscribe to the channel. Peace.